So, you're a dog owner in Rancho Cordova, and you know that life with your best friend is, well, a little bit of everything, from busy parks to just quiet walks around the neighborhood. We've put this guide together to help you find the perfect training pro so you and your dog can handle all of it with a lot more confidence. You know, finding the right trainer really is the most important first step. It leads to a happier dog and, let's be honest, a much less stressed you. So let's get you prepared to make a really great choice. Good training isn't just about sit and stay. It's about being able to truly enjoy your community together. Just imagine taking those peaceful walks along the American River Parkway without any pulling, or feeling totally relaxed when you visit a place like Hagen Community Park. A well-trained dog makes all that possible. To help you feel really confident in your decision, we've broken the whole process down into a simple 3-step guide. If you follow these steps, you'll be able to check out any potential trainer and find that perfect fit for you and your dog. Making a great choice really boils down to 3 things. First, you need to understand their core philosophy, how they train. Second, you want to check their qualifications. And third, you need to be ready with the right questions. So let's get into each one. So the first and most important thing is their method. Positive reinforcement is what modern professionals recommend most. It's all about rewarding the behavior you want to see. This builds this incredible bond of trust and creates changes that actually stick, all without using any fear, pain, or intimidation. It's just safer and way more effective for everybody. Okay, I know these acronyms can look a little confusing, but they're really important. Credentials show that a trainer is serious about their education. For general skills, look for something like CPDTKA or KPA-CTP. If you're dealing with more complex stuff like fear or reactivity, a certification like IAABC-CDBC is a great sign. And for serious aggression, you'll definitely want a specialist with a CBCC-KA. Being prepared when you talk to a trainer makes it so much easier to compare your options. Asking questions like, how will you customize a program for my specific dog? Or how do you measure success? That's going to tell you a whole lot about their professional approach. All right, let's talk about the practical stuff. Next up, we're going to cover what you can expect to budget for training right here in the area and the different kinds of programs that are out there. This gives you a pretty clear idea of the typical costs for 2025 here in Rancho Cordova. Group puppy classes are usually the most affordable way to get those basic skills down. Private lessons give you that one-on-one time for specific issues at home. And then you have board and train programs. They're the most intensive option, and that price reflects that round-the-clock professional care. Of course, these ranges will change a bit depending on a trainer's experience. So, which one is right for you? Well, group classes are fantastic for socialization and learning to focus around distractions. But if you're dealing with things that only happen at home, like barking at the door or jumping on guests, private sessions are where it's at because the trainer can work with you right where the problem happens. Now, let's connect all this training back to your life right here in Rancho Cordova. Being a responsible dog owner means knowing the local rules and, just as important, using our community resources to help you succeed. Here's a number you'll want to remember: 6 feet. In all public areas, that includes city parks and trails, your dog has to be on a leash that's 6 feet or shorter. It's a Sacramento County rule, and it's all about keeping everyone, dogs and people, safe and comfortable. And here are just a few other basics for responsible ownership in our area. All dogs over 4 months old need to be licensed with Sacramento County, and for that, you'll need proof of a current rabies vaccine. Also, it's good to keep in mind that a lot of excessive barking can actually be considered a nuisance, so working on that with a trainer is a great way to be a good neighbor. Once you've got some of those basic skills down, where can you go to practice? Hagen Community Park has a fantastic fenced-in dog park. It's got separate areas for big and small dogs, so it's a perfect, safe place to work on your recall, that super important come command, and practice some calm greetings with other dogs. And for some real-world practice, you just can't beat the American River Parkway. Those trails have miles of opportunities to teach your dog to stay calm and focused, with all sorts of distractions, from cyclists whizzing by to families having a picnic. This is really where all your training comes to life. And this is really what it's all about. Investing in good training just opens up your whole world. It means more confident adventures on those local trails, more peaceful afternoons at home, and just that simple joy of knowing you're being a great neighbor in the Rancho Cordova community. We wish you the absolute best in creating a wonderful life with your dog.